Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our press conference for our 2023 Division II National Championships. And we are honored here to have our number one seeds from 125 to 157. So, gentlemen, I'll ask you guys each a question, and then I'll ask a couple general questions as well. Then we'll take some questions from the folks in the audience if they have some already, okay? Okay, 125, starting off with a bang, 125 Cole Lamb from West Liberty comes into the tournament with the most accolades of anybody in the field. Cody's the only person in the field that has the opportunity to be a five-time All-American after this weekend. Talk to us about your journey through Division II wrestling and getting here today, and what this last tournament means to you. They fight for you too. You're a little bit quieter tonight,
So I mean, it's just been like just a giant process. I mean, I had to switch colleges at the beginning, which was kind of hard. Honestly, didn't know if I was going to come back at first, just because I didn't know if I was ready to leave that family that was created, and then followed Coach Irwin, obviously, and I think that was kind of just like the best thing for me. I was not too far from home, and it didn't steer me too far from everything. What was the next question? I forgot already.
Just the experience you bring into this weekend. You're the only guy that has a chance to be five-time All-American this weekend.
I mean, I just feel like I'm just another normal guy. I mean, it's an honor to be able to have the opportunity to be in the history books for something that's never been done. COVID has created that opportunity, which I guess that's maybe the only good thing that came out of it. But other than that, I mean, it's just another fun weekend, honestly, and just looking forward to having fun.
Awesome. I appreciate that. So 133, we have McQueen Campbell from Chadron State, newer to our Division II scene at 133. 133's fluctuated throughout the year, right? There's been a bunch of different guys. Arguably, the weight class that's shaken up the most all year long, right? So how do you feel coming into this weekend knowing that, and knowing that things have sort of shaken up, and the weight class has sort of fluctuated all year long?
That's not really a big factor to me. I just go out there and wrestle everybody the same and hope for the best. Like, I just go out there and tell myself, if you wrestle this whole match, you can rest after. So I just go out there and turn up, have fun, try and go for big moves, try and score a lot of points.
And make it fun for the fans. All right, Zach, you're one of five guys that we have as one seed coming in here as a returning national champion. Got three of them sitting up right now, right? A ton of experience coming in this year. How does that experience play into your preparation, and how does that make this year a little bit different than last year?
I just got to do everything that I've been doing. Nothing's changed. Every day, day in, day out, one step at a time. Try not to get too caught up in the seeds and returning or this or that. There's a lot of factors go into it. I mean, we worked hard all year, so I just gotta do what I've been doing, keep my head down, and nose to the grindstone. It's a big thing, and I'm excited. So.
I love the theme though in the first three. We're excited, we're having fun.
Yeah.
I love all that. That's awesome. That's great to hear. So Mr. Ely, another guy with terrific experience coming into this weekend. Jacob Ely from Johnstown. This is your fourth trip to nationals, right? So you've got the experience. You've been an All-American twice, right? We unfortunately had that whole mess in Sioux Falls and we canceled it, right? But you've been an All-American twice. You come into this one as the one seed, hit Johnstown. I mean, amazing tradition, right? You've got Captain Cora as your head coach. You've got Tyler Reinhardt, who is a national champion, as your assistant coach, right? Here, Chris Edens and Cody Law were champions both last time we were here. What does that tradition play into, and that experience? How does that play into your preparation coming into this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, you said it all. Everyone on our coaching staff, except for Coach McCora, was a national champion at one point, and Coach McCora has 2 team titles, so that counts as well. And just knowing that all the coaches that are coaching me have been there and they've been through it all gives me a lot of confidence, because they obviously know how to get it done, and they're showing me the ways.
And Noah, how are we?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, Noah Hermosillo from Adams State, national champ last year at 149, up at 57 this year. So you and I had a conversation, kind of a funny conversation, about the switch in weight with you and Mr. Ryder this year. You want to talk a little bit about you two switching weights, returning national champs coming in and switch weights? It kind of makes everybody sort of look at it a little funny.
One word, tacos. No, honestly, I love eating. Like in the off season, I get pretty dang big. I was telling him last year, I was like, I hit up to about 179. And so these guys didn't believe me. And then they saw me at 57s. They're like, oh, maybe he wasn't lying. But one word, tacos. I love tacos. Honestly, all summer I was eating like 5, 6 a night. So that's kind of the main reason. Part of it too is you got a little bit smaller. I always get big, like I always say. And he's like, I don't think you can make the weight. I was like, well, as long as me and you decide what we want to do, let's do it. And he's like, I'll go down, you go up. I was like, deal. Case closed.
All right, gentlemen. Can you give us just a statement about nationals? What does nationals mean to you? Coming to nationals and walking in. And, I know everybody says try to treat it like any other normal weekend, right? But it's still the national tournament. We got a terrific venue for you guys here in Cedar Rapids. And just how does it feel walking into this national tournament?
It's fun. It's special. As soon as you step on the mats, they're soft. They're different. So it's a fun weekend. Just go out there and bang.
I like to perform, so the bigger the stage, the better I wrestle usually. And then I'm used to bigger, because I came from a JUCO, and then I went NAIA at first, and then their national tournaments had 12 mats, 15 mats, and this got less, so I feel like more people will be watching as I'm wrestling, so more people for me to put on a show for.
I love that. Noah?
I love nationals. I really do. This is my 5th time coming. It's different. You work your butt off all year. You get a chance to let it fly under the lights, the biggest stage. It's fun. This amps up the whole experience. I mean, I've been to big tournaments before, and there's nothing like this one. So just get to go out there, have fun, and let it fly.
To me, I feel like it's just kind of like an honor to show that everyone here's been able to work their tail off and we're able to compete on the big stage. So I just take it as an honorable thing, and then we all get to go have fun, so no better way.
I like the banners everywhere and your name's all over the place, and it really makes you feel special and kind of makes you feel like the work that you put in paid off. And you get to represent your school, and you can look around at all the guys around you and know that they put in just as much work as you did, and now we get to show who worked the hardest.
Okay, one fun one before we're done. What animal would you be and why? If you get any animal, what would you be and why? Start with Bill.
I'm going to need some time to think about this one, actually. Can you end with me?
Should I end with you?
Yes.
Who's got an answer? Okay.
I've been talking about this all year. If I was an animal, I'd be a lemur.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm agile, I move a lot, I'm pretty athletic, stuff like that. I can do a lot of flips and all that. Either a lemur or a spider monkey.
Okay. Well,
Are we talking about an animal like we want to be, or you picture yourself as?
either one, I'll take it.
I've always said I think I'm like a little fighter chicken, little cockfighter. Like with the talons, you throw some nice on that thing, throw them in the center. Yeah.
I like it. Jacob, you got one?
My favorite animal's always been a leopard, so I guess I'd go with that. It's slick and fast.
I kind of like great whites. I don't know. I was kind of scared of sharks as a kid, but I always thought that they were kind of cool. The great white's the biggest and the baddest, so.
Okay, cool.
Mine be a dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah, just because one of the smartest animals there is, and striving to be like that. And they're known to protect many things, and I've also served with dolphins once, so.
Very cool. Do we have questions for our guys up here?
Cole, you back-to-back champion coming into this weekend. Talk about what you learned coming into this weekend compared to your first 2 matches.
I mean, personally, really nothing. I just took it the same as always. I didn't really strive to do anything different. I mean, if the cycle has worked for the past few years, and I mean, I've got to nationals doing the same thing every year, just trying to make little tiny adjustments. That's the only thing I've been working on.
And then, your team has 8 qualifiers. What does it mean to be out there competing with 7 other guys this weekend?
It's just awesome, just being able to basically compete with everyone on our team. I know we got a majority of our guys also coming out later, so it's just nice to be able to have everyone there, and then to compete with everyone is always, I'm not a person that generally likes change, so no change is the best.
Anyone else?
A question for any of you guys. Just with the changing world of sports and taking care of, obviously, you guys are epitome of taking care of yourself physically. Anybody want to talk about just the mental side and how you get through this grind of a season and peak here and take care of yourself mentally as the year goes?
I feel like it's a conscious effort. Every single day you have to get up and choose to be positive, choose to keep going when it gets hard, Sometimes you're facing pressure, sometimes the work just feels like a little bit too much, but you got to get up and choose to keep going. The body's a crazy thing. It'll get used to whatever you put it through. The first 2 weeks of the season are usually hard for a lot of guys, but after that it gets a lot easier. So it's kind of in the same way, the more you keep going, the more you keep pushing, soon it just becomes natural instinct, no choice.
Yeah, one thing that our coaches say is, doesn't matter how hard it is, it's never going to get easier. You just have to learn how to deal with hard better. And I really like that a lot, and I always say that over and over in my head, and that's how I deal with it.
I'm a pretty calm person, so like a lot of things don't really affect me. Like I just keep it pushing. Like, if something goes bad, I just be like, all right, I'll get it back the next time. Like if I get took down, I'll be like, I can get this escape, give me a takedown again. Like in my conference finals, I was losing 3-0 with 15 seconds. I got an escape from the takedown, went overtime, got another takedown and won the match. I just keep going and hope for the best every time.
And go back to the first statement, putting your body through everything. I think it's good to always keep your mind in check. Like wishful reading, mindful thinking. Mind's the greatest thing. The mind can control the body in any way, shape, or form. If you think piss poorly or anything like that, that's going to end up towards what you do later on and what decisions you make and how you may perform for instances. So just having the best mindset possible and wishful thinking is the best way, I think, to go about it.
Yeah, it's hard season. It's long. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. To be at this level, you got to remind yourself every day that you're part of a top 1%. A lot of people are able to do this type of stuff. So you got to carry that with confidence and pride, and that kind of helps carry yourself out throughout the year. And you only get so many years to do this stuff, so you may be a little bit tired in the middle of it, but many coaches I've talked to say they wish they could get one more chance to go out there and strap up. So you just got to think about that and let it bang.
Anybody else have any questions for our 125 to 157 seats? Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck this weekend.